the reason why you have struggles when communicating with others. So this is something that I really spent a lot of my life really dealing with and really picking apart and looking at the ins and out of and being stuck in the middle of. So what I came to realize is when we're talking to other people, we're talking to their fragmented self most likely. So what happens is it's almost like a slide projector. It just shows the next slide. So it's like rotate whatever slide they want to show is what they're going to show you. So you're not going to see any other slides. So what happens is you're just getting that one aspect of their personality that they've already chosen to run with. It's basically like a dog. You know, when there's a dog and they're on the leash and they start to go after another dog, there's not much you can do by pulling back on that dog. Like, it's not going to change. Like, it's already set its mind to what it's going to do, and there's nothing that you're going to do to change that. So that happens when we're communicating with others, is they've already decided not to listen to you because they've already made a certain amount of assumptions about the interaction that's about to take place. So a lot of times what happens is that's also a very strong frame of reality. So in most times it's going to go in that direction. So what do we do about it? So the best thing we can do is we can be proactive. If we already know that somebody has that type of mentality going on inside of them, what we can do is we can make sure that we don't say any of those things that trigger them. So I know it kind of sucks because, you know, like, oh, I don't want to walk on eggshells for people. And it's not about walking on eggshells. What it is about is just being more appropriate in your behavior towards that person and what they expect. And then what you do is you wait for that opportune moment when their guard is down, and then you can share something with them based on how they behave and get them to be a little bit more aware of that. And then your communication is actually going to go a lot smoother. One of the ways to do that, though, is you have to find all those fragmented selves inside of you, and then you're going to be able to see that in other people. So it's going to be able to be a lot easier for you to recognize that. But I think what happens is it's just like the dog analogy is, like, soon as that they start, you know, pulling on your leash, you're trying to pull back, and you're getting in this defensiveness, and that's just not a good thing. It's just increasing it and making it worse. It's making that slide really stuck on that projector. It's not going to go anywhere. It was one of the hardest things to do, is to get people to slide around or look at the fact that they're the projector in the first place. That is very difficult because it was difficult within me. It took me a long time to fully internalize all those things, be fully self-aware of it, but that's now why I'm able to describe it to you in this video. So if you're having trouble communicating with people, that's a pretty huge reason why. I don't want to use the term NPC, and it's not in a negative way. There is a person, a human being inside. It's just the way that our psyche is designed to do that, and it's part of the ego's way of protecting us because it has to protect us from the unknown. So as long as it sticks with the known, then everything is good. Because when we go into the unknown, then we have to go into survival mode and we might die. So that's the reason that that person is only showing you that one slide on the projector, is because they feel like they have to. And once you understand that and embody that and see how you're doing that in the world to others, then it makes your interactions so much easier, and it gives you a lot more patience with people, but it allows you to have even better conversations with other people you know have done that similar work. So if you have any questions or comments on this topic, please leave them below. Thank you.